Aloha, my beautiful souls. I'm Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I'm here with the weekly energy reading for August 4th through August 10th, 2019. So this is going to be an interesting week. You know, we are entering a new cycle, and with this new cycle, we are able to start seeing some new opportunities coming our way. We're starting to see some truth coming our way. You know, last week it talked about still coming into power and the truth being revealed and it being a painful truth, and I have spoken with several people, and they told me that last week was kind of painful, that they have come across some painful truth. And it's important for us to remain grounded. It's important for us to remain within our power. No matter how painful this truth was, you still need to hold on to your power. You still need to control your emotions. You still need to be yourself. Don't let this beat you down, get you down, and deter you from your goals, because it had to be revealed so that you can move on. This truth had to be revealed so it can be that fire that you need to go after those goals. Remember, we talked about that all last week, and it's like this week is the time for that creativity to start sparking. It's that time for us to really start to take some actions towards what we want this new cycle. We already thought about what we want, and hopefully we have planted those seeds. If you have not, it's not too late. Plant those seeds on what it is that you want this new cycle, and now it's time to go after it. So let's go ahead and jump into the cards and see what they have in store for us this week, August 4th through August 10th. All right, my beautiful souls, before we jump into the cards, let's call upon some help. I call upon fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. I call upon my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, my wayshowers, the Most High within me, Sahu. I also pay homage to Papa Legba, who grants me access into the spiritual realms. All right, what energy is surrounding us this week, August 4th through August 10th? So, crowning our energy, we have the sacral chakra, and this sacral chakra deals with creativity. This sacral chakra deals with, truly how we express our emotions. This sacral chakra is our fire. This is our passion. This is that reproductive system. This is where, that sexual energy comes from. This is where pleasure comes from. So this week we're definitely going to have to get in tune with our sacral chakra. We're going to have to balance out our sacral chakra. We're going to have to, dance more. We're going to have to create more, whether this is painting. Shoot, some of us, we're going to have more sex. Flat out, that's the answer. It's important that whatever we do, we set intentions while we do this, especially when we're having sex. Sex magic is very, very powerful, and we will be touching more on that. I got a lot in store for Love Goddess Healing. Just stay tuned with that, but make sure that you are setting intentions when you are creating, so that it can be successful, so that you are calling upon help and assistance and things of that sort. So that's going to be interesting this week. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. We have this wedding card speaking upon a union of two souls coming together. So some of you guys, you may be going to a wedding, or for some of you guys, hey, you may be receiving a commitment. But with this wedding card, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you're going to get married. Yeah, that'll be something to hope for. But this wedding card could be you committing to something, you committing to a job. You know how some people say they're married to money? This could be you being committed to whatever it is that you're trying to create. That you actually taking the time to respect what it is that you're doing, to love what it is that you're doing, and to commit to what it is that you're doing. So, not everybody's going to get married this week. I wish that was the case, especially for those who want to get married. But, unfortunately, this wedding card represents so much more than just an actual physical union between two people. This can also be a spiritual union between two people who can be friends, who can be business partners. You may come across someone who you know, you guys share similar paths with, and you guys develop a friendship that is like a marriage. So, you know, this doesn't have to be an actual wedding for everybody, but for whoever it is for, congratulations. Now, we also have this hangman energy crowning us this week. Definitely getting some clarity. It's like I'm going back to this wedding card, because for whomever this is with, you know, two people joining up, whether or not this is a marriage or, you know, just a partnership or whatever this may be, even a friendship, it's like when you are getting married, when people are coming together, when people are doing business with each other, you know, you guys have to do some compromising. You guys have to, you know, set certain boundaries. So it's important that, you know, you try to see things from the other person's perspective so that you can come onto mutual terms of agreement, so that you can have that mutual respect, so you can have that mutual understanding for one another. For some of y'all about to have some sex. S-E-X, yes, sex. And, you know, it's a good time too. It's a great time to have sex. You know, we are in August. We are in the, you know, that period of infinite. We are in that period of abundance. Why not? Sisters of the Sun rising. Now, see, this is another card speaking on creativity. It says you're a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibrations of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the Sisters of the Sun rising, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group efforts, wonderful things can happen. Yep. So this is definitely talking about coming together in a partnership, whether or not this is an actual marriage or, you know, this is business partnership or even friendship, you know. But this is a period for you guys to really be creative, for you to really create something, to use your creativity, your imagination, to figure out how are you going to bring that into fruition. And for a lot of you people, this is going to take the help of other people. This is going to take someone joining your team so that you guys can create this together, because unfortunately you can't create this by yourself. You know, you're going to need someone on the same team as you, who got the same ideas as you. And even if their ideas is different, you know, you're able to see things from their perspective, and they should be able to see things from your perspective. It's about having that balance and, you know, being able to compromise. This is going to be a beautiful and interesting week. It says soul's journey. Soul's journey, yo. Because our soul is definitely going on a whole journey. If you can see those different moon phases in the background, we are going through so many different phases and cycles. And even with this butterfly in this card, you know, we are transforming. We are going through this period of transformation. We're going through this period of just renewal. And this card, it says, living from the soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestations on its own terms and timing. Everything definitely is going to unfold in divine timing, but you know, you still need to be proactive and get creative this week. This week is about definitely, you know, doing something creative to get what it is that you want. All right, let's see. What are the energies surrounding my beautiful souls this week, August 4th through August 10th, 2019? And I will be doing part 2, which will be available on my Instagram, which is 3 Love Goddess. That link will be in the bio. You know, we're going to break down the days of the week. That way we can get a little bit more detailed on what's going on. And make sure you follow me on Instagram anyway, because I do daily tarot there, which I break down the cards even deeper. Plus it's other spiritual tips. I thought we had one that flipped over and it turned right back. Oh no, it did. Okay. So I definitely see us kind of being a little stuck this week. not really wanting to offer, open up, you know, pretty much out of fear of being hurt, out of fear of being pretty much robbed. That's the word that's coming to me. Robbed. Okay, so you have this Nine of Wands here, you know, and this card is like the wounded warrior. Like, okay, I done been through hell and back, and now y'all telling me I have this new opportunity, this new cycle. Now, I remember the last cycle I just went through. I thought it was going to be all peaches and cream, and I ended up going through some shit. So in this new cycle, I got my guards up because I already feel like I'm going to go through some shit. And it's like you being closed off, not really wanting to open up and offer anything, nor let something else in because you don't want it to fuck up what you got going on. And I understand being protective, but at the same time, when you are able to trust your intuition and when you're able to use discernment, you know, you won't have to keep your guards up all the time. You know, you'll know when an opportunity is right for you. You'll know when to open up and when to give and when to allow certain things in and what to allow things in. Because right now in this cycle, in this week, you have an opportunity for abundance to come. It's going to come in divine timing. Yes, it might not all reveal itself as shining golden opportunities, you know, but that's when you have to trust yourself. That's when you have to, you know, make a decision out based on what it is that you want. That's also why you got to get creative. Because sometimes we have to create opportunities for ourselves. Sometimes opportunities don't come knocked on our door and delivered to us. Sometimes we have to go out and make things happen. That's what this Emperor card is being about. You know, sometimes we have to take full control. Full control. Now we got this Judgment card here, which is actually quite interesting because this is talking about that renewal that we're going to be going through, that reawakening. I definitely want y'all to kind of take this week serious. Like, no bullshit. Take this week serious because we are being judged and we are being watched. Now, this judgment is not the type of, you know, you got people watching you like, ooh, girl, look what she did. She over here doing this. No. That's not the type of judgment that I'm talking about. I'm definitely talking about judgment from a higher power. You know, like I said, this is August, the month of 8. 8 is infinity. 8 represents karma. So we are being watched to see what energy we are putting out to the universe, which is going to dictate what comes back to us. You know, this August is also a powerful time for pretty much instant gratification and instant manifestation. Like, you want it, if you putting that energy out there, it's coming back to you quite fast because that's the energy and that's the month that we are in. So, you know, definitely pay attention to what you are putting out there, the intentions that you are putting out there, because we are in a powerful time where what goes around comes around. You know, we are being judged. But this is also a wake-up call saying, okay, this is your alarm going off. It's time for you to get up. It's time to go to work. You know, you've been in hibernation mode too long. You've been... And, you know, it's like you've been in retrograde too long. I know Mercury kind of hit a lot of us hard. But now it's time to wake up. It's time to get going. It's time to open up. It's time to allow abundance in, you know. It's time for a lot. It's time for a lot. Let's see what else we got. What's the overall outcome for this week for my beautiful souls? It's always that. It's always this. This is the card that came out for the August monthly reading. Blessing in disguise. It's always this card. It's going to be what you did not expect. Or it's going to be how you did not expect it. You know. Now you also have this assertive card that came underneath this. This is about speaking your truth. Really, really having a say so. And underneath that we have the entrepreneur card. So it's important that you are speaking your truth. It's important that you are, you know, really saying how you truly feel. You have this Queen of Cups energy here too. You know, get in tune with your emotions. Yes, most definitely. And speak your emotions. Speak your truth. Speak how you feel. You know, be assertive. If you don't agree with certain things, especially because you have that marriage card talking about two people coming together and teamwork and working together, you know, if things not working out, you need to say so. If you feel a certain way, you need to express it, you know. And that sacral chakra deals with our emotions as well. So we definitely got some emotions here that we got to deal with, because it could be blocking our abundance, you know, and we don't want that. We want to get creative. We want to express ourselves creatively, and we want to definitely accept our abundance. Now, another thing that I am hinting on is, you know, with the sacral chakra, which is dealing with creativity, if you play a musical instrument, this will be a great way to kind of express yourself. You have this assertiveness card, she's playing the flute, and then you have, even in this judgment card, playing the horn. But, you know, that's very symbolic too. You might need to, I have a flute, I got it from Hawaii. Now, I don't know how to play, but I be blowing in it and pushing the little, you know, I be pretending. And sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it don't. You know, I'm going to continue to perfect that craft. But that's a creative outlet, you know. Music is healing. That's number one. But definitely get creative. Find different ways to get creative this week, because that's going to definitely help you go through this period of abundance. That's going to definitely help you with this shower of abundance that's coming your way. All right, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and make sure you check out part 2, where we break down the days of the week, because I am definitely interested in seeing what we have in store for Thursday, which is 8/8. So definitely stay tuned so we can see what is going on with that. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit www.lovegoddesshealing.org, or you can send me an email at 3lovegoddess@gmail.com. Sending lots of love and healing energy your way. I'll see you at the top. Bye.